Hello, welcome back to the channel or channels. Remember to like, share, subscribe, click the bell button to be notified, even if this channel isn't for you, it may be for someone else. Spread the word, and if you have a positive cause or endeavor program you're involved in, let me know. I'll do the same for you as well. If you have any additional questions or suggestions for future mini videos, you can reach me at lowercase Henry the Hard Worker at gmail.com, lowercase ggNewtime at hotmail.com, or lowercase Henry or Hank Alpha Male 4400 or 4400 at gmail.com. Back in time with another pristine, fine, and genuine video. Peace and blessings to everyone, every man, woman, and child that may be listening and watching the video. This brother Henry or Hank Soul Conscious, your humble host, administrator, and servant. The topic for today is going to be some of the reasons or excuses that negative or evil men and women, lazy excuses that they make for cooning or swirling. Volume 2. Chapter, I believe we left off before with the volume 1, so this is going to be a continuation of cooning, swirling, coonery, buffoonery, or buffoonery, or the previous series, whatever it was called that I did recently earlier this year. This is going to be volume 2, chapter 1 of that, or chapter 2 of that. So basically, some of the reasons that people make, like for example, I'm not biased to either side. I'm trying to point out, certain things that both sides do. And I'm not here to bash or attack. Like I said, this video isn't about interracial dating. It's simply about some of the lazy reasons or cop-outs that people use to date out when they may not necessarily need to or have to. And a lot of times they do it on, not everyone, but there's a certain segment that does it out of spite and laziness because they don't want to change negative behaviors or attitudes or things that are harming them in their life to do better, whether they choose to date out or not. For example, one of the complaints about over the years that I'm sure we know, a lot of us may already know, some melanated, black, or of course you have obese women in every culture, race, and obese men. But just for example, black and some Latino women have somewhat high obesity rates in a large part in America. The last time I checked, I think the black or bright or so-called black female obesity rate in America was like over 75 to 80%. I believe Latinas was about over 20 to 34% or more. Just for example, of course, you have obese white and other women, Asian as well. But men have made note, but in spite of men bringing this up to some of them for their own good, they don't want to look in the mirror and make the necessary changes in diet, health, and exercise to improve themselves. Some of them don't want to change their dating or relationship habits. Like, instead of being more responsible and intellectual about their choices in dating, they continue to choose to jump from man to man and have babies out of wedlock and all this kind of stuff. On the male side, a lot of black or brighter Latina, Asian, or other brothers, especially the black and Latina brothers, a lot of people stereotype, we're all thugs, or some of us may be lazy, some or most of us don't want to work, which of course in all cases is not true. Unfortunately, yeah, of course there is a certain percentage that applies, but you have negative people and deadbeat men in every culture or race. But like for example, I'm a bright or black man, but I don't have no felonies. I'm not a thug. I'm not a gang member. The majority of my life since I've been out of high school or college, I've always been honestly employed. As a matter of fact, I have more than one job right now. So obviously, that's one of the negative things, but unfortunately, there is some of us that it does apply to. And some of those brothers don't want to get their act together. They may make excuses, or maybe they're afraid of the responsibility because maybe they never had an honest job in their life. So that's what needs to change. But even though it's for their own good, a lot of these brothers don't want to look in the mirror. So no one that's listening to this video could say that I'm being biased, because I'm bringing out the weaknesses and the faults on both sides. And a lot of times they don't want to make the change. Oh, well, because the people in my own culture or race, a lot of them don't want to be bothered with me because I'm too lazy to make the positive changes for my own good, as well as to increase my dating pool. So I'm just going to take the easy way out, cop out, and coon or swirl, or resentfully cross over outside of my culture race, even though there may be already decent people in my own culture race. So anyway, let me know what you think. Just an example, I jumpstart the conversation, continue it among yourselves. I may continue this in future volumes. Remember, think right, reflect right, live right, do right, be right. Peace and blessings to everyone. Positivity over negativity. Be well, take care of yourselves and those you care about. And I'll catch you guys on the fly in the next one. Peace and blessings. I'm out, y'all. Peace, 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 peace.